I don't mean to scare anyone, but 2024 is right around the corner, and depending when you're watching this, it may already be here. And just like time, social media moves extremely quickly. And with the new year coming, so too come a bunch of social media trends that the best creators and brands will be early on and take full advantage of. In this video, I'm going to outline them for you so that you can be early and get all the benefits. So let's get right into it. The first trend was an obvious one. It was drilled into our face this year whenever you went on social media, and that is AI, or artificial intelligence. This is not going anywhere this year. In fact, it's only going to become bigger because the tools just keep getting better. So if you've resisted AI and working it into your workflow, this is going to have to be the year where you change that, especially since all the social platforms are building in AI-driven tools. But with that, the tip I would give when it comes to AI is focus on areas where it can improve the amount of time that you have to put towards the things that make you really unique. So your ideas, your delivery, your brand personality and persona, the things that make you very unique. Try to use all of these tools to free up more time to double down on that, because so many people aren't doing this. All they're obsessed with is more and more content, and what that's creating is a blurred cluster of content where everything looks, feels, and sounds the same. So the creators that go away from that are going to stand out like crazy, and they're going to win so much more than everyone else that's putting out the same generic content, but just a lot of it. So remember the things that AI can't do, which is be you, have your personality, have your unique experiences. They can't have those things, but what they can do is free up more time for you to deliver all of those things more effectively and uniquely to help you stand out and win way more. And shameless plug, a great place to start if you've never used AI tools is here at Flick. We have a suite of AI-powered social media tools to help you come up with way better ideas and create higher quality content in a fraction of the time, and then schedule it out to all the platforms all from one place. And since you're watching our YouTube content, you can try out all of our tools completely for free by using the link in the description box down below. And with the AI tools created by the actual social platforms, always try to experiment with them whenever you have the time, because as you probably already know, platforms reward creators that use their tools early to promote more creators to actually use them overall. So take advantage of that whenever possible. You don't have to use everything, but always try to experiment with them whenever you can. You'll get more reach. The next trend that I see coming is the flywheel. The flywheel is a pretty simple concept to understand. It's something that takes a lot of upfront effort to get spinning, but once it does, it sustains itself and keeps spinning on its own. And how that relates to social media is more and more brands and creators are going to double down on a specific platform of their choosing that matches their skill sets the best and dominate that space by understanding the nuance, the culture that exists there, and all the unique things specific to that platform. And why this is going to happen is because if you look at any creator or brand out there that has had disproportionate levels of success, they have done just this. Let's look at Mr. Beast because he's the easiest example. He obsessed over YouTube. He doubled down on that platform. And because he did that, he won so large that anywhere else that he goes, he wins automatically because people are looking for him based on his massive level of success he got from obsessing over YouTube. Whereas if you take the alternate approach and try to show up everywhere, you're a watered down version of what you could be, especially when competing against creators that are taking the Mr. Beast flywheel approach. You just can't compete when someone's obsessing over one platform and you're trying to be on 5. More creators and brands are going to see the success of the people who have won disproportionately from taking this approach and do the exact same thing this year. And it's something that you should consider as well. Everyone has FOMO and they want to be everywhere, but you can make winning everywhere so much easier by obsessing over one platform, getting that flywheel spinning. The next trend coming is a major brand influx to social media. Since you watch content like this, you probably think you're extremely late to the social media game, but that is just not true at all. Look at some of the biggest brands, the biggest companies, they don't get social media. Point blank, they just don't understand it. But as traditional media gets farther and farther away from the mainstream, social media is becoming traditional media. And so these big brands that want to keep going and they want to remain the powerhouses that they are, they need to start figuring it out. And I have the opportunity to speak to a bunch of brands and creators, and I am consistently shocked by how it's some of the biggest brands, the biggest companies, the people who should know about social media, they don't know anything. So what that means is there's going to be a huge demand for talent to actually get these brands and businesses success on social media. So this year, don't hesitate to reach out to big brands to either work with them and get a job there or get them as a client. The general conversation amongst these big companies seems to be changing, and they see the importance of being on social and truly understanding it. So look for more and more brands focusing on this and moving dollars away from traditional media over to social and social talent, which for someone who watches this channel and knows social media, this is great news for us. And I see it all only increasing. The fourth trend that you can absolutely take advantage of is more focus on video search-based content. And that sounds more confusing than it is. It's very straightforward. Back in the day, search was driven by text, blogs, and websites. You'd go into Google with a question or something you were looking for, and you'd get fed a text-based result. People don't want that anymore. They want a more immersive experience that video provides. That's why TikTok became such a bigger influence for a search engine. I see that only continuing across everywhere there is a search engine. It's going to be driven by video. And this includes Google. So a huge opportunity for you is to make content on YouTube or even TikTok, ideally both, that can rank within search engines within TikTok and within Google. Because although younger people are using TikTok as their primary search engine, many people still use Google, but they would rather the video experience. There's just not enough content out there filling that void, leaving a massive opportunity for you to gain consistent and high leverage, high intent based traffic that search provides. It's the reason why so many companies put a ton of money into search based advertising. It's because it just works. So if you can get there for free with a video, you should absolutely be doing that. And it's going to be happening in a big way this year. And luckily with video, it's easier than ever because AI is actually filtering through the content itself to try to get a better idea as to what the video is about and where to place it within search. But if you want a tutorial on how to make search-based content for YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, let me know by typing in search into the comment section and I'll know you want that video. Next, expect a huge growth of social commerce. So buying directly from the social media apps. You've likely already seen TikTok Shop, which has taken over in a big way, but it's still very much a baby and it will grow to be a far more better and sophisticated product. And I also see the tools that go into building a business being far more integrated into these platforms to make it easier for creators to build their own brands all from one place, even if they have a small following. If TikTok or YouTube can get a piece of the pie by helping someone create a business, it's a no-brainer for them not to do that. And I think more and more of the tools that are a little harder to approach right now are only going to become increasingly easy, all from one place in your platform of your choice. Expect more buying tools to be built into the platforms and look for more ways to create products that your audience actually wants so you can sell it to them directly through your content. If this year or sometime next year, instead of having to have a website and a separate manufacturer and a fulfillment center and all the things that go into running a brand, don't be shocked if that's all within one place, like say within TikTok, where there is just a community to connect you with all these different tools from one platform, as well as the people needed to help you run your business. I would not be shocked at all if all this gets integrated into TikTok, YouTube, whoever does it best, it's coming. And another trend that you're going to love is the increased payment for creators directly from their content. YouTube has proven the model of sharing revenue with creators, and that's what allowed it to become a mainstay, and so many creators make it their primary platform. It just makes sense, and it's very creator focused. The other platforms that want to compete and create that kind of relevancy for a long period of time are going to have to do the same, and once one domino falls, they all fall. So expect all the platforms to make it easier to make money directly from your content as more money floods to them from these legacy brands that I mentioned earlier. It's going to come back to the creator, and someone with the creative skills to actually build an audience and create content, they're going to be rewarded as it gets more competitive and more sought after. And if you're looking to grow on social media and grow a business, this is the channel to help you do it. I post weekly free content just like this to help you stay up with the latest trends in social media and help you grow far faster. So if you've yet to click subscribe, do so now. And while you're at it, click that bell button so you never miss a video that can help you level up. And we know that Instagram specifically can be extremely confusing. So what we did was broke down an hour-long interview with the head of Instagram explaining the state of the platform and its future plans into a much shorter video that's far more concise and gives you the stuff that you actually care about. And we've linked that video right here. Go ahead and click this right now. You can figure out what Instagram wants from you and then do that to get better results. So go ahead and click this now. I'll see you over there. Peace.